favorite game of all time?
Oh, that is such a loaded question. I don't think that's possible to pick one game, so I'll just list a few. I'll say Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh God, RuneScape. That's kind of like a given. Everybody should know that by now. Oh, there's too many. I can't list them all. I'll say 999. And if I had to pick one more for a top five, I can't. I'm sorry. There's too many games. But yeah, those will be my favorites.
My uncle played Kingdom Hearts a lot. I never had a PS2 growing up, so I just never.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
But I remember Kingdom Hearts just being a really cool game. I played it a few
It's
times.
fun, but I would never use the word cool to describe it. You're like playing with Mickey Mouse and Goofy.
It was cool back then though, because like
Yeah.
I was a kid, you know.
Right. Okay. That was a good point. Yeah, I thought it was awesome back then, and as an adult, I just kind of like I still love them and play them, but I like laugh every time there's like a serious cutscene. Somebody's talking about a character dying, and then you just hear Goofy, "Oh, go horse, Sora. That's so sad."
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna answer this. I know it's directed at you, but
Yeah, that's all.
I don't know if you had a PlayStation 1, did you?
I had a PS2, but I played some PS1 games on it.
PlayStation 1, man. Legend of Dragoon. Have you ever heard of that game?
I've heard of that game. Yeah, I've never played it though.
That was the best game. 4-disc JRPG.
Oh.
It was massive, and it's just such an amazing game. And it had this system where it was like a turn-based attack system, but you had these things called additions where it was like rhythmic. Like you'd go in for the attack and you'd have to click a sequence of X buttons and occasional O's or whatever.
Oh,
circles.
That's amazing.
I'm just trying to think of the fucking PlayStation control O's.
O's.
Yeah, just so you're hitting all these just like the sequence, you have to nail it, and then the more times you nail it, then you like level up your addition and you get a new attack. And it was just really cool the way they did it.
It's like a rhythm RPG combat. That sounds incredible.
And the story was beautiful. Like, dude, by the end, because I had beaten it. I mean, the last time I beat it was like in college. Like, I would get an emulator for it and just play it on my laptop. Like it would take a good like 60 hours even after knowing exactly what to do and like looking up like where to find the Stardust, because you want to like collect your 50 Stardust throughout the game, and just way easier just going on the wiki and finding where it all is. Back in the day, it was just like you had to examine every fucking object in the game.
Oh yeah. It. Oh my God. That's the greatest thing about retro gaming. Before the internet had like guides on everything, you didn't know what the hell you were doing. And then rumors would spread. Do you remember when people would have rumors about every little thing? Oh, you can get the blue party hat from Draenor Bank if you just do that. Oh, those were the days.
Bro,
I loved that.
Totally right. This game,
I did something so stupid. What?
I was just gonna say, the gaming in general has just become so scientific now. Like everything's solved, everything's like, just there's no like deep conspiracies anymore. Like that was gaming. That was the enjoyment of gaming. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
It was. Oh, when I was like 8 years old or something, I was reading some internet, it's probably Game Facts or something, if that's still around.
Yeah.
And somebody posted on there that you could get Mew 3 in Pokemon Red and Blue, but you had to play the Poke Flute in front of Mewtwo 100 times. And so I got a piece of paper and I started doing tally marks. And then I got to 100. You know, nothing happened. I was pretty upset.
Yeah, like restart. Like, okay, maybe if I reset the game and do it again, maybe it'll work this time. Fucking
yes, but just like it's so stupid. I spent like 15 or 20 minutes doing something so stupid, but like the exhilaration you get. Is this true? It's kind of like the creepypasta era of the internet. But you know, there's actually a game that came out in the past few years called Tunic. And I won't say too much about it, but if you like that kind of itch of discovering secrets, that game is plentiful with that. If you don't look up a guide, it's pretty insane the amount of stuff. Like I'm talking like the manual, like there's a manual in the game that's kind of like a game manual you collect pages for.
Speaking of like secret codes and stuff, like there was a game called Monster Rancher 2 on the PlayStation.
Oh, I played that so much.
Bro, you could put in different discs and it would generate a monster.
Yes, you could put in any disc.
Yes,
I swear. You
any disc.
Backstreet Boys CD and you're getting some creepy abomination.
Yes, dude. That was the most insane. I remember like I had a friend that just had a bunch of CDs of just random shit. And I was like, dude, bring them over to my house. We're just going to like try every fucking one of these and see if we can get like some great monster. Like,
oh my God, that was the best.
That was an amazing game. Even my dad
I need your Van Halen albums. Oh, you're going to listen to them? No, I need a new monster.
Like, dude, that was so cool. Like, that was the coolest thing ever.
Oh, it really was. I feel like no other game ever did that. It's such a shame. was
Yeah,
great.
that was a wild experience. As a kid, like that was, I would
Yes.
just spam that all day. Just like, what other discs can I find? And I would just
Yes.
leave them on the ground. So they would just get all scraped up and stuff. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I struggle with that. Trying to teach my kid to put his games back in the case. It hurts so much.
It's bad.
Mhm.
Nowadays, there is no physical games. Everything's digital. It's crazy.
Oh, I can't. I collect everything physical if I can. I still love having physical games.